Hey guys, my name is Matt with the Corban Collective, and one of the questions we get for True North is, what should I bring? Well, in our welcome packet we sent you, there's a recommended and mandatory gear list in that, but I'm going to tell you just kind of what's in my bag, what stuff we like to bring, do it kind of a gear dump for you. I always start off with, man, you got to have the right socks. I personally use merino wool. Darn Tough socks are my go-to. As long as you're not wearing cotton, you're going to be good. So the Hanes Cotton Special, probably leave those ones in the drawer for this one. Some of them synthetic. Merino wool's my go-to. These ones are made by Darn Tough. They have a lifetime warranty. You bust a hole in them, they send you a new pair. They're pretty rad. There's going to be links to all this stuff below, so you guys, if you want some of this stuff, you can find it yourself. Next thing with that is a good boot. These are Solomon. They're from REI. I bought them because they were on sale. But they've got a really rigid sole, Gore-Tex shell on the outside, and just a good rigid bottom on that. We recommend that. I like the higher top. I tend to roll my ankle, so I like a higher top, more support. And but the fact of the matter is, man, a lot of times on True North, on any Corban Collective events, it's gonna rain. You're gonna get wet. So how do you mitigate being miserable? Well, no cotton. And having a good boot is really important for you guys. So something like this is great. Doesn't have to be this. There's a lot of other great boot manufacturers. I bought these because they were on sale. Fell in love with them. Now I got multiple pairs of Solomons. Speaking of getting wet, a piece of gear we accidentally came by last year. Me and Scott went out and we both bought these kind of ShamWows, if you would. It's a microfiber towel, and I got these on Amazon. Man, these things saved our butts. A hurricane hit us last True North the night before, and dude, we were soaked. And this little towel took care of us completely. Get dry from head to toe, wring it out. It dries out pretty quick. Not mandatory, but something I never leave home without after that incident. Next thing is a good water bottle. This year we're actually going to provide you guys with an Nalgene. We're super excited about that, but a hard-walled water bottle is always great. I don't leave home without them. I always got them in my truck just in case. The ones from the grocery store are fine as long as they got multiple threads on top so it doesn't bust open in your bag and then all your gear gets wet. Nalgene's a go-to of mine. I like the hard shell and pretty indestructible. Then you get to sticker them out, that sort of thing. This year's going to have something totally new. It's night nav. We've done land navigation for years. For that, we recommend bringing, if you have it, a good compass, orienteering compass. If you don't, we have some provided for you. But guys, if you got one, bring one. But we're doing night nav, and so you need to be able to see at night. And so it is mandatory you bring a headlamp. This one's made by Black Diamond. This one's Petzl. They take AAA batteries in the back of them. We don't recommend you use rechargeable because when they're dead. And last thing you want to do is be on the trail with the right gear and it not be charged up. So recommend them have AAA batteries inside of them for that. There's plenty of good options. Walmart sells good ones. Amazon, anything like that. These ones came from REI. They tend to have good sales, and that's when I tend to buy stuff from them. Optional, but highly recommended, is also just a hand flashlight. There's two different types here. One is rechargeable. One is battery powered. Again, rechargeable is great until it's not. So just a couple different options here. I like Phoenix and Olight. They're two different companies that I like to buy lights from, but doesn't mean you can get them from Walmart, Amazon, anything like that. Just something to be able to light up the trail if you need it. The headlamp is very important. You need free use of your hands when you're out there night orienteering. If you trip and fall, if you need to read your map, things like that. It's really, you can stick this in your mouth. I've done it a million times, but it's always nicer to have the headlamp. So I highly recommend that. Another thing I always have in my gear bag is a knife. No matter what, I keep a knife with me. This one's a Benchmade Hunter series. Use it from anything from skinning out hogs and deer, all the way to just cutting paracord or anything, carving your girlfriend's name in the tree. Whatever you want to use it for, highly recommend just carrying some sort of knife with you. I like the Blaze Orange. I used to kind of make fun of it, but when you drop it, it's really easy to find, and I tend to drop things. So really recommend that. Last couple pieces of gear, man, it's going to get wet. It's going to rain no matter what. And so right here, I've got a rain jacket. It's really important to have taped seams with your rain jacket. Really recommend that. That helps to ensure that when the panels are put together, water's not going to seep in from a sew line. I bought this one last year before a trip. My old one wore out, and couldn't speak more good things about it. It's a really good jacket with good ventilation and a hood. Those are the three things I look for when I'm buying a raincoat. Good ventilation, a hood, and tape seams in that. Last but not least is a pack. Right now, I've got mine and Scott's packs up here, just kind of day packs. These are around 18 or 20 liters. It's a great in and out, just going to hike for a few miles kind of pack. Nice and sturdy. The biggest thing with a backpack is do not use cotton, denim, or anything that's going to absorb liquids. So leave your daughter's UGG backpack at home. No leather or anything like that, but just something nylon is going to be really good. 18 to 30 liters is probably going to sort you well. If you go bigger than that, like these ones on the wall back here, it's just too big. You're going to look like a Ninja Turtle out there. Those ones are packs from Tetons and other trips like that. Last piece is, man, it might get cold out there, so dress accordingly, prepare accordingly. So one of my jackets that I have is right here. It's a down jacket. I wore this in Tetons. I wear it hunting. I do anything in it. Really important to have something, just some mid-layer insulating jacket, whether it's a zip-up or something. Again, don't recommend cotton because it absorbs water. You want to be able to wick water as best as possible. But guys, we're really excited about True North this year. We're really excited to have you out there with us on these trails. We prepared well. We're really pumped about it. If you got any more gear questions, please shoot us a message. Our contact info is below. And we're going to start doing some more gear reviews, gear dumps like this, bag dumps, so you can see, what do I need to bring for success? How do I best prepare for that adventure? We're here for you guys. If you got any questions, send us a link down there.